Okay, everything. Yes. Okay. Everything was actually set up today! Finally! Also, hi Sammy. Hi HD. Hi D. But why did you put the knife emote? Oh my gosh. Why did you put the knife emote? Oh my gosh. Yes, everything was actually set up ahead of time, and I'm really proud of myself. My Twitch was set up, my YouTube was set up. Log into my thanks, Diva. Turned on my VTube studio on time. It was good. But hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna show this actually changed. But anyways, so today is day 6. Okay. Yeah, so today is day 6 of Ultimate Game Celebration with Chrysanthemum on the way to Sweet Dreams. Something like that. You know that's Diva. Yeah. And they are a Russian company? A Russian developer, I believe? Hold on, let me make sure. But yeah, they're a Russian developer. So I'm good. Thank you for asking. So I've been really excited about. Honestly, I've been excited by all these games that I've played this past week. But also yesterday, with the teacher one. Why do I have two? Hello? What the hell? Okay. So yeah, yesterday with the teacher one, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but it wasn't the full game. And I'm like, what? I think Nina, or no, not Nina, Audie told me about it. She's like, yeah, it's the full game. I'm like, what do you mean it's the full game? I think it was in chat when she said it. Yeah, it was in chat. Thank you for doing this. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Sammy. So thanks, Diva, for that. I forgot to put that. So yeah, no, Audie, yeah. When Audie came in my stream yesterday after a raid, she was just like, "That's okay. It is a-okay, don't worry. If you were lurking, that's fine." Trust me, I know the feeling of having a headache and lurking in chats. You're fine. You think about you first. But yeah, when I was like playing the teacher game yesterday, Audie rated in, and she's like, yeah, it's the full game. I'm like, it's the full game. And then we were discussing it yesterday, like in call, after I got off. Because knowing my dumbass, I would have been like, wow, this is a really long demo. No. It's the full game. Oh my god. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened yesterday. And then also yesterday, what was funny is I should have No, so yesterday, after I got off a stream yesterday, so it was me and the girls. Well, I don't give mod privileges I don't give mod privileges out like that, Sammy. So, apologies, but I don't just make anybody a mod. Yeah, but yesterday when me and the girls were in chat yesterday, so I don't know how it even happened, but we just all decided to a unanimous decision to play to watch Shark Tank. And why it's so funny is because the amount of screen. So, the movie took longer than normal. Was because we were taking screenshots, and some of those screenshots were made into emotes. Oh my god! But it was just so freaking funny yesterday. We were all trying to decide like what would become an emote. Thanks, Diva. But don't worry about it, okay? But yeah, some of the we were all trying to decide what to name the emo. That was a conversation. Yeah, sure. But yeah, it was just so freaking funny that we were trying to figure out what to name the emotes, and then what was even funnier was Peaches was editing it. Just I'm like Peaches was actively editing. Well, no, it was after, yeah. So the movie took longer than expected because we were taking screenshots of the movie to make as emotes. Then after that, just watching Peaches edit the pictures. Thank you, Diva. Thank you for this. So yeah, it was just so freaking funny. I really like one of the, also we made stickers for our server. Oh my god, but yeah, it was just so freaking funny. Oh my god. Hanging out with the girls is actually pretty fun, that I'm glad that I have them in my life. Ugh. Man. I'm glad I'm really glad that I ate before I started stream. Oh, Oh. Oh man, I'm just fine. Also, I'm just really glad that it's finally getting hot in a way. But again, I'm just like, I don't want it to be hot. I want it to be like a moderate temperature. Not scorching hot. But in the end, no, it's gonna be okay. But I do love the summertime, so not so bad. And then yeah, I just saw them. Oh man. Oh. Also, I'm like, fine. It's okay, Nina. Wait, you're also playing this game, aren't you? Or you're not? They know you. Nina, are you playing this game or not? I need to know. You are playing it. Okay. Oh. That's funny. That is funny. But fair enough, you won't be. Yeah, you're probably gonna be starting your stream soon, right? I know you left earlier to go clean. Like, I knew you were playing it, but I wasn't sure if you were like today or tomorrow. I know you mentioned it. Three hours. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ugh. But I'm glad you stopped by. Wait. Nina, the teacher's game was the full game, though. Hi, GT! How are you? Thanks, Paul. We'll take a nap or whatever, I'm not sure. Who works on a Saturday? Well, retail workers work on Saturdays. Oops. Ew, quit. Job. Fair enough. Yeah, the job pays the bills. I'm at my job. Just quit. Cars need gas, and gas costs money. You know, fair enough. I want to say, who the hell is Jackson Stewart? And I'm just like, oh, it's from Hannah Montana. Alrighty. Not all girls like cars. That, you know what? That is true. That is very true. That's the only time. I'm certified passenger princess. Thanks for bed. Yep, I also do like my bed. You are speaking facts, Diva. Honestly, this oh, hold on. Who? I don't know if y'all have seen Agretsuko. She's gone. No, but there's like this. Okay, but there's an episode in Agretsuko where she meets this guy. His name is Tadano. And she's just like riding around in his car, like sleeping and shit like that. I'm just like, that's what I want to do. So, that type of experience. I love it too. It's a good series. I love her. Agretsuko is so funny. And so is her best friend, Feniko. You know, honestly, yeah, I like to agree on that one. A little bit. I like to agree on that one a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, how could I put it? She didn't know what she wanted for the longest time. Because... No, what? No, hold on. Wait, no. Yeah. No, so what gets me is that, at one point, her mom, like, in the beginning, like, her mom sets her up with a marriage match. This really nice guy, this really nice polar bear guy. Yeah, their values weren't aligned. No, but but here's the thing though. What gets me is, like, in the beginning, her mom sets her up with the potential guy, the polar bear guy, and she's like, no. Yeah, arranged marriage kind of thing. Yeah, it's basic. Yeah, that was basically it. But Agretsuko's like, no. Okay, fine, whatever. But then she backtracks and, like, tries to contact that guy. But he done moved on. And it's like, okay, this guy was set to know what he wanted. And then she goes around wanting that thing after she said no. And I'm just like, yeah, a little bit, yeah. And then it's just like, the whole thing with Tadano, it's just like, Tadano, I guess he didn't want to be married. Like, he was like happy, he was happy how they were. But then she wanted that. But then again, like in the beginning, I'm just like, yeah, she didn't want that. Oh yes, the idol arc. Oh my god. Hi, Takio. Yeah, the idol arc was insane. But it's like the very harsh reality of being an idol. No, but yeah. I don't want to... No, I want to say it. I think her and Tadano could have been happy. But at the same time, they're... What's going on? Just trying to fit in. I believe her and Tadano could have been happy. He would have provided for her. He never stopped her to doing what she wanted. But it's in the end, and he really did love her in the end. But then she's like, she wanted to be married and stuff like that. But then just like, in the beginning, she could have had that. But then it's like, I guess somebody was just like, somebody pointed out, like, she didn't want to prove her mom right. I'm just like, what the I'm like, what do you mean you didn't want to prove your mom right? You only said no because it wasn't, like, because your mom set it up. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I think eventually Tadano probably would have been open to it. But yeah, Agretsuko only said no to that first guy because of her mom, because it was her mom arranging it. I'm just like, that the fact that what got me was like she tried to backtrack and then she tried to backtrack and then that guy was like, no, I'm like going with somebody else. And then she went through like this whole like mental crisis, whatever, for a little bit. I'm just like, girl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Nina. And I genuinely think I really genuinely think that Tadano would have done it for her. You could tell he actually did care. And he had that fucking money too. His own company and everything. She would have been set. He was nice. He was nice. He actually genuinely cared. And he didn't stop her when she wanted to break up. Because that's what she wanted. He would not have stopped her from reaching her dreams. I do believe that. He probably would have been like, hey, can I help out? Like a good husband. Oh no. So, Takio, we're hi Diva. Welcome back. So, Takio, we're talking about a series called Agretsuko. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing, but okay. But yeah, Takio, we're talking about a series called Agretsuko. It's a really good show. And I love Agretsuko. Thanks, Fall. Yeah, you made bail. Let's go. But yeah, honestly, at jail. But yeah, I really do think get loved, Fall. Get supported. Because Fall best mom. So yeah, you are Takio, a good friend of mine. And Fall has been my mod since forever. Fair enough. Exactly, Fall does deserve it. So yeah, I really do think Agretzko, she grew, but at the same time, I kind of do think, really do believe she fumbled the bag with Tadano. Would have Tadano changed? I don't know, but it seemed like he probably would have if it made her happy. Good to know, Takio. All right. You've upset me. Alright. Alright, Nina, if you're here, I'm gonna be starting the game. No more talkie. You really clutched though with that. No balloons, yeah. Yes, Tiny Billy. Okay, how's the volume? Too high? Should I put it down a bit? Too high. Okay, how about now? Stings in my brain. Okay, cool. Alright, Nina, if you're still here, I'm playing the game now. In story, yes. An elusive yet captivating fragrance of chrysanthemums fascinated me.
Want to bring my face into the petals to better feel the herbal, slightly bitter aroma. Well, she was here earlier, so I don't know if she was still here. That's why I was giving her a heads up. Because she didn't want to be here long because of spoilers, because she's also playing this game later. All your worries vanish into it, while leaving all your troubles and sorrows behind. Relentless. This is relentless and merciless as life itself. Zoya, it's okay. Yeah, chrysanthemums, which I was holding in my hands. Behind her ear, carefully leaning in towards the flowers. Yeah, nice one. Not too intense, it's quite pleasant. You would have stayed here forever. Shells lined with roses and peonies. We looked at daisies and orchids. We stood next to beautiful cacti with blue and purple spines. We went back and forth between bouquets of aster, cornflowers, and sunflowers, and chamomiles. Like any. Then, as if by magic, there they were. Chrysanthemums of every kind, big and small, red, white, and yellow, filled the whole corner. Turned the bouquet over in my hands, snow white petals swirling around like dancing ballerinas. Been so indecisive for me. Either she had faint sparkles in her eyes and a smile constantly filling the sleeves of her dress. Okay. My friend, girl. Truly became a friend. Hold up. Girly Pop, why are you giving a bouquet to your teacher? Girly Pop? Florence was at the checkout speaking on her phone. Dark hair braided in the style of the local, it's not so easy to tell. May I help you? Face relax. Who has the time to go to the flower shop and then come? But they've been there for an hour already. Tell you about the famous ones. Saw people lay them in graves. Strong bonds. Japan Chrysanthemum consists of a wealth, purity, and ability. Steal the sun, but when he was carrying it, he burned his paws. When chrysanthemums, when they want sincerely and honestly show their feelings. I'm just wondering, like, who the fuck just goes to the flower shop for an hour? Apparently it's during school hours, like, huh? I'm getting more questions than answers right now. Like scientists, military personnel, and doctors live here. We were sent out here as prisoners. Twin brother. It's probably something happened between them in the past. Looking at me with a guilty look as though she was waiting to confess something. Even when she had to rewrite her whole notebook after it. Anomaly Islands. What the hell is going on with... Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to figure... Okay, so... She's... This girl over here, us... so... My bad. Now, so this girl right here... She's gonna give a bouquet to her teacher. So I'm just like, what is going on? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just like, what's going on? Like, why would you give your teacher a bouquet? Go ahead, Zoya. Your friend when they are in trouble. But I do like the, so I really do like the art of this. The fuck you mean you locked up for a long time? What is this town? What the fuck is up with this town? I am now concerned. Yeah, same confused noises. I don't know what's going on. Scientist team of anomaly research project. Chaos can simply disappear. There are no. Okay then. So they have abilities. gone to school, who knows what would have happened. Quickly. Okay. Oh. Bretas Island lies far out of sea, like a giant whale flicking its long tail. Others argue the island closer resembles a crescent moon. That looks like a moon. Plague-stricken villages? It was never built. Me too! I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so what I've gathered. So what I've gathered so far. The two girls that we see, main character and Zoya, they have powers, apparently. They're called anomalies, and they're like in this little area of the island that contains them. Because the main character said that he thought it was a ghost town because only scientists and other scientists, military and stuff like that were only there. And now they're picking up Zoya's twin brother. Yeah, that's as much as I could tell. Research town. Okay, here we go. A little bit more. A research town was only 5 years ago was created to study anomalies with extraordinary abilities. Some incurable illness. More confusion noises. Yes, exactly. Hey, Diva. What the fuck? Oh, he has two different colored eyes. Those are not for you. Face. She's just like, absolutely not. On your way back. Welcome back. Hearing super strength.
When your power is speed, but your endurance is not it. Light won't let me die. Sammy, rethink your decisions. Oh wait, no. So Diva, what you missed is okay. So apparently the main character, this one, apparently her ability, she can run really fast, but it wears her out. And apparently our friend can change her voice. And we don't know about the brother. Yeah. Apparently that's their powers. Welcome back. Fuck.
bumper to bumper. To get past them. Nice synopsis. Sharing lunch with her sister's partners. That's a lot to read sometimes, Sammy. Awkward. Huh? Why did it go again? Just what the fuck? Immediately to you. Bit like shining past him. What the fuck? Hi, Hawk. Wait, right down the left. It's like by my time I started reading the textbook to understand how to the reactions. I don't know what's going on. But now, okay, so this guy is the teacher that apparently the main character likes. Which is an insane sentence in itself. Oh, so sorry about your balding, Calamity. No, but hold on, Sammy. No, this one is actually pretty fucking confusing. Even I'm confused. I know I'm usually confused, but yeah, even this is more confusing. Sorry, it's just how the freaking God, just how the music changes so funny. Example, the confused. I'd say eventually the nickname grew so natural, even though the teachers started using it. No, it wasn't me. Nurse's office. Symbol summoned Sensei. What is going? What the hell? His voice is like a majestic ocean, a soft velvet. It was enveloping, captivating, and enchanting and consuming. God damn, she's down bad. Afford it. Frank, he was old. Gold. Action to mess it up and experiment. It's pretty. So funny. See, there's... I don't, the brother, I don't, he's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit getting on my nerves. What the hell is with his backpack? Oh my god. Girl, what? Why would he? What the fuck? What? Sensei Club. you're an adjunct. Oh.
Why is the rum always gone?
Funny enough, I just took a sip of my water. But hi, Jay. Sure. Oh, how do I? Why does he have such a big ass backpack? What the fuck? Didn't do was dive into a volcano. Girl, what? Still don't know what his freaking power is. shit is... Okay. School has a prince, okay. I don't know. Hold on. Let me bring it up. It's a dark supernatural romance. That's basically it. So, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Chrysanthemum is a dark supernatural romance set on an isolated island steeped in ancient legends. What starts as a slice of life journey spirals into a nightmare. The game features a unique mix of cute, everyday moments and sudden, visceral cruelty, where the lines between sweet dream and bloody reality completely blurs. We're getting... So we haven't gotten to the nitty-gritty. Anina, you shouldn't be here. I'm playing the game. Listen! Yeah, you know, fair enough. I'm nosy too. But so far, Nina, Nina, I think you're... Love you too, Nina. I think you're gonna be just as confused as me and Diva are, because... It's crazy on what's going... This is just the start of it. Okay, bye, Nina. Yeah, I'm just like... Not Nina, Diva, you're so right at the moment. It doesn't feel like there's anything. the thing. Here's the thing. It's only a demo, so I'm pretty sure they're working it out. Oh, she has braids. Are you done? We aren't hating it, we're just confused. Cute game, but it's missing things like story, career, distinct thrown into the romance without the building up, and no background, no intro, no nothing. Yeah, now, apparently our pro tag has liked the main character for not the main character. The teacher. They're students. How old's the teacher? Regardless of the point, hello? It's just now clicked for me. She said this was her final year. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They never said how old he is. All we just know is like I guess they're in their final year. What the hell? I don't know. By these desks, I want to say high school. I need answers, not gonna lie. I have played a lot of visual novels that had a bit that had I have played visual novels that have had slow prologues. Or common routes. But even then,
You only get one. Yeah, even then, even if they were long common routes, the common routes actually like gave at least some indication about stuff that was happening. So all we just know is no, I agree with you there. Like, there's like clues and shit like that. And then we're only like told briefly about like anomalies and stuff like that. So the town that they're in is like a research facility for anomalies like to have powers. And they said it only like anomalies started showing up like 5 years ago in this timeline. So I'm not... I'll wait for you to get back. So I'm... Am I against it? Not really. I'm not really against this. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm not against the concept, but most visual novels that I've played have given more context than this has. Because honestly, if I wasn't aware that they were like anomalies or so, quote unquote, and if they didn't bring it up, like when they were doing the, when that one prince character like showed up, and they didn't bring it up, I would totally forget that they have powers. And then I know, so yeah, I'm just like, and then also the beginning, when they were like leaving the town, like what the hell were they injecting in them? So, yeah, I'm not against it. I just want more context. Because if we're just getting... Because apparently we're supposed to be getting into, like, dark reality, like, at some point. Town of Sasha's Grand. No, yeah. Yeah, there's like... Yeah, I wish there was more context. Like, why? Yeah, I wish there was more context. Like, why is the town important? Like, some history at least. Like, give us more backstory about the town. Something. Because, yeah, if it was important, you would, like, there would be more context to it.
gaze a gentle, inviting smile. The chin, fingers on the She couldn't even afford context, or she just won't. She's actually stupid.
What the fuck?
Go to Sensei's house. Why the fuck would we go there? Wait, let's see. Let's go to the chemistry class. She likes the teacher. What the hell? Who are you? We're going through this together, Diva. My ex-friend? What the hell happened to them? I don't know. Apparently this is now we're going into a flashback of when we stopped being friends with this guy. What the hell do you mean they were gonna... Oh, who was threatening to bury you in the forest? Hello?
left. He left first. She later came. He came to the island first, apparently, with what she said, and then she came along. So he broke it first. I don't know. She has a fucking plushie of him. I mean, well, hold on. Now that I think about it, I mean, you can't really say somebody betrayed you for liking somebody else when you never really told them you liked them in the first place.
A wide meadow covered in flowers. Pleasant morning dew chilled my bare feet. Dragonflies with glimmering wings drifted through the meadow, already awake and going about their business. The air only now starting to warm up.
I just don't like her. I don't know how to feel about this. My God, Nina's gonna have a field day.
Kept running and running at the flower. Feels never ending, forever the same. Fire breathing life to the frozen scene.
No, you're so valid.
Irate tourists had swept them off the road into a pile. Shamans had held funerals with the dead.
But cool. Who is laughing?
Down the hill, flowers spread across. Jewels woven into a braid. People were standing down by the riverside. Tall, broad young man holding her by the shoulders. Very cute. Blanche's on his face a familiar gentle smile, those soft, kind eyes that could... Can't be. Vincent? Her tangled fair hair, chrysanthemum leaves sticking out of it. No, this wasn't Sensei. He resembled my favorite teacher, but it wasn't him. I only felt truly relieved once I noticed there was no mole at the corner of his left eye. It slowed and my chest brimmed with overwhelming joy. The boy started hugging the girl again. She kept kicking her legs, but without the same enthusiasm. Tired? Now she wasn't watching the river, but the sky. Occasionally, he followed her gaze before removing the petals from her hair. Brother, what is it? They're the fairies, but I can't see them. Did you say they never leave the sky? At night, they live on the stars, remember? The sun is too bright, so our eyes can't see anything. But at night, we can always find the fairies and even talk to them. Bro, what kind of drugs are you on? Yeah, I'm confused too! I don't know what's happening! Two fairies dangerous, and being one is even more dangerous. What the fuck? I'm ready to take me with you. Time or love? Just let me, please. No, I don't want to go through this alone, Diva. What if I don't remember anything when I wake up? Dreams an alarm. A message from Zoya. Something. Some Stonehenge or something. I don't hate you. Who's this guy? Glasses. Will you look at that? Why would he wear them just for looks? Shock. This is Lucas. Nice to meet you. Rather lacking in tact. him at all, if anything, Lucas. He's you. No, wait, hold on. Wait, you right. You right. We don't, yeah, that's true. We don't know anything about him. Thoughts, Kenny? What the fuck? That'd be wild, but I don't think so. Not myself. I don't. Exactly, Devs. What is going on? Not a decline. Debs, what is going on? I'm not gonna lie, I'm just... It's slow. Like, I have played games with long, common routes. Yeah. Hit a circle, the higher the chances that wish will come true. I'm gonna be honest, I was all on board. But honestly... Oh god, I feel sorry for Nina. People? Fairies over there. Yes, true. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm really out of here. One and only villainous. The best there is, was, and ever will be. And we're playing Chrysanthemum, and we're confused as fuck. At the rate.
Yeah, I don't...
It's quick.
Confusing. Yeah. What? That shocking emote. Hi, everybody. Oh, that happened. What the? Why did that happen again? What the? Everybody. All right. No, here's the thing. I can't even tell you what even happened. Exactly. Yes, it was really confusing. Go over here. Let's go over here. Okay, hi. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I was like moving my mic for a little bit. Yeah, the music was a bit loud. I thought I turned it down. It was a bit loud. I'm not, I mean, I don't want to end because I was just... I'm just confused. You know what? Hold on. No, we're going back. Hold on. We're going back. Hold on. We're going back. Now that we know where the... Now that we know... Hold on. Load. Okay, what is it? Okay. Okay. To the school entrance. Okay. What the fuck? What? Why the hell do I have two? I thought I fixed it yesterday. Anyways, hi, Ben. Hello, welcome everybody. I am Villaina, your one and only villainess. The best there is, was, and ever will be. And I was playing Chrysanthemum, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm confused as fuck on the whole thing, so... Yeah, triple rate is crazy. Yeah, I'm just as confused because... Thank you for the follow, thank you. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. So much was happening, yet there was little context to everything. The whole time, me and Diva, when Diva was here, we were just confused. Little context and little story, yeah. We were just confused from the beginning to when I finished, when everybody came in. I don't know what's going on. All we just know is some girl, the main character,
likes her teacher. And apparently this is her last year of high school or whatever the fuck. They never gave much context either. That's as much as we know. And apparently this town is like a research town, because there's like something called anomalies that happened like in this game like 5 years prior. Yeah. But then here's the thing, we don't get much context. Could be older, but we don't know anything about. Yeah, exactly. We don't know anything about him. So I'm just confused as hell. So it's wild. We got no context about anything. But but anyways, thank you for coming, and thank you all for coming, to those who rated. If you got a raid and dash, that is fine by me. I'm just glad you guys considered me. Even though I was just here. Here's the thing, now we know where he is. Now I'm just gonna go meet him at the school entrance, okay? Okay. Hey, if you gotta fall asleep, man. Oh, and oh yeah, so and as I said, like anomalies, she can run very fast. Apparently, she could run at the speed of light. Yeah, ka-chow indeed. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen after this, because we were just really confused. Fall best mod. She running. Alright, thank you. Thanks for telling me about the volume. What the hell? Yeah. We don't know that. That's the thing. Okay, so this is when she first met him. It's a flashback. Computer, arrest this man. Yeah. No, here's the thing. He's an innocent party in this. We don't know. Office clothing, yeah, clothing. He's the innocent party. No. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore, guys. This man needs to be... Oh my god. Welcome back. Okay, so he's walking her to her dorm now. Stranger. That's her teacher! That's her teacher! It's not stranger danger, but that's her teacher! Worse! You're telling me! I know it's bad! The innocent party in this! What did I do? Composure, calmness. I wonder if it'll ever be like that. As you continue, should I let my guard down a little? It's like a dark. Daughter or older brother, either way, it's weird. I stole his candy. I wanted to see what happened if we got there, okay? Of course. I almost got hit by a car, but it was worth it. No! Okay, so the dialogue here is quite different. Now time for bit. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so this is where everybody came in. Alright. Okay. Okay. No, the other day, not Scarlet Hunt, no, Saints of the Golden Bow. Yes, we're done now. We're done, Diva. We're done. But the one of the games that I played, Saints of the Golden Bow, that one is an isekai, and that one's funny as hell. Yeah, Saints of the Golden Bow. It's one of the many games that are part of Ultimate Game Celebration this week. I'm probably gonna go back so that I can see what else happened. No, because it's fucking game. It's fucking game. Alright, bye. I mean, after everything we went through this for these 2.5 hours, from us talking about Gretzko to the game, yeah. I feel, Diva, we went through it together. It's okay. I feel so sorry for Nina. He's playing it today. Oh, I feel so sorry. Oh, God. Nina. Oh, poor Nina. Oh my God, this was an experience. Okay. Oh God, that show was so funny. Oh, man. Oh my God, that was Oh god, that was just so freaking funny. Alright. I do not love to see you suffer. Well, whenever I get a Switch 2. I don't have Switch 2 money. I have my original Switch. And I ain't getting rid of that until... Oh, I didn't know I could play it on my Switch 1. But I thought it was just Switch 2 exclusive. Good to know, but I probably won't for a while because games are fucking expensive for no reason. Okay. I think one of their newer titles was Switch 2 exclusive. No, I don't remember your website, Takio. Alright. This was an experience, and I'm glad I could bring down more people with me. Okay, I wasn't, but okay. Have a good sleep. All right, now that I brought some people down with me with this game, I will be back tomorrow. Fun. I wouldn't say fun. It was an experience. But tomorrow I will be back with day 7 of Otome Game Celebration, the second to last day. And I'll be playing Love Limit, which is even fun. So this game, you're basically falling. You basically are falling in love with an alien, and it's so funny because Audie played this one and she said she really enjoyed it. And it's I saw some of the pictures I saw of it were really cute. Yeah, I will. But yeah, it looks really cute. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at same time as today, 6 p.m. CDT or Central Time, whatever it translates to in Eastern or Pacific Time or whenever. Yeah, tomorrow will be Love Limit. And with that, thank you for being with me today. So, good night, goodbye, or whenever you're watching this. Don't miss me too much, okay? Bye.